welcome back everyone. We are on the final video for our color mixing lesson. Sammy's like, yeah. I have Sammy here with me today, and he's all ready to go. He has his painting from last time, and he has a Sharpie, and he also has a piece of scratch paper underneath his work area in order to not ruin the table. Okay, thank you. Awesome, Sam. So those are the materials you are going to need. You are going to need your composition that you painted last time. You're going to need the Sharpie, and you're going to need something like a scratch piece of paper to go underneath your painting so that you don't ruin the countertop or the table where you're sitting. So go grab those things, come on back, and we're going to get started. All right, I'm going to go over what I always go over with you before we get started, and then we're going to finish up this lesson. So number one, always try your best. Number two, if you get frustrated, take a deep breath, count to 10, take another deep breath, and try it again. Number three, everyone's art will turn out differently. Your artwork is going to be uniquely yours, and I can't wait to see this one. And the last one here, art is not perfect. All right, let's have some fun. So last time we painted everything in, and on my composition here, I had used Sharpie to draw it in the very, very beginning, the very first video, so that you could see it. You used pencil, and now you probably, you really can't see where your pencil line was. So Sammy started to do the Sharpieing right when we sat down. So this is kind of what the effect is gonna be, okay? We're gonna be tracing over our pencil lines in order to make our composition really pop and all of the objects in it stand out. So I'm gonna give that back to Sammy. I have a really thick Sharpie that I'm gonna use right here. And I'm gonna start tracing as well. The other thing that we did last time was we painted our color wheels. I want you to save yours. I want you to return it when you return your artwork, because I'm going to be gluing these onto the back of for your art portfolio. So what you need to do is make sure that your name is on the back. This one is mine, this one's Sam's. So he's going to write his name on the back. He's going to do it in pencil. I want you to do everything in pencil on the back of anything I ask you to write your name. Whenever I ask you to write your name on something on the back, I'd like you to do it in pencil. So go ahead and open your Sharpie, and I'd like you to just start sharpening. And my suggestion is that you start from the top and you work your way down, so that the Sharpie in the very beginning, it's wet for a few seconds before it dries, and if you start from the top and work your way down, then you won't smudge on it. Also it's going to be really dry paint. Sammy doesn't like the way that the Sharpie sounds when it goes on the paint, so he feels like it's gonna it's gonna give him the shivers. Okay, so start from the top, work your way down. If you're right-handed, start on the left and work your way right. If you're left-handed, start on the right and work your way left. That way, no smudges, okay? So go ahead and start sharpieing. You're just gonna be sharpieing the lines where your pencil marks were before, and it's gonna make everything really pop nicely. So I'm just doing it over. I'm right-handed, so I'm starting from the left and I'm working my way right. How are you doing, Sam? Good. Beautiful. Now it's popping. Can I show him how it's making your hills pop?
Surprise.
Oh, you're going to surprise him at the end. Okay, got it. All right, I'm doing my horizon line. I did my hills.
Surprise.
Now I'm doing my horizon line. I'm doing my little smokestacks. And if you see, my thick Sharpie is making it pop even more bold now that my paint is dry. And I should have prefaced this, your paint has to be totally dry to do this, by the way. Totally dry. Sammy, your paint's dry, right?
Yeah.
If it wasn't dry, this would get super messy. It wouldn't work.
More comfortable.
Is it still giving you the chills, the noise of it?
Yeah.
Sorry. All right, so you're working on that. I'm working on mine. This is gonna be a really short video.
Yeah, I'm like near halfway.
You're about halfway, Sam?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's not a race though, right? We're doing our best.
I have stuff to do, okay?
Oh, we all have stuff to do in life. We're taking a time out from all that other stuff. All right. I'm going nice and slowly. I'm taking my time. I want to make sure I hit all my lines. Really pay attention to all your lines that need to be traced. I'm finding that my Sharpie dries pretty quickly.
Dries?
Yeah, it's not staying as wet as I thought it was gonna stay. And so I'm not really nervous about the smudging so much anymore. I remember I was saying like, hey, if you're right-handed, work your way from left to right, because I was worried about the Sharpie being too wet to, and maybe smudging, but I don't think that's gonna happen. At least for me, that's not happening. If that's happening for you, then keep with that strategy. All right. Doing some trees over here. I just did this whole entire side to the left, and now I'm sweeping over here. How are you doing, Sam?
Good.
Beautiful. Don't forget your horizon line up here.
That's the last thing that I'm gonna get.
Okay.
Unless
All right.
it might be the most painful thing.
This video is not really of much instruction. It's just wrapping it up, the very last step, the Sharpie part. All right.
What the heck? Feels like a bee just stung me.
Hmm?
Feels like a bee just stung me.
Oh,
A little bit.
I'm sorry. All right. Oh. Come around this way. All right, I'm pretty much, I would say I'm like 2/3 of the way done. Please don't rush. Take your time. Work at your pace.
Mom, I am afraid that this is my pace.
Whatever your pace is, you know what it is. I just want you to do your best. All right. Some areas you might have to go over a little bit more, like if you want it to be more of a thick line, you might have to trace over it a couple times. Because you guys have, I have the thicker Sharpie because I'm working on a bigger area. Are you finished?
Yeah.
Okay, I want you to look. Okay, so Sammy thinks he's done.
I am. Look,
And a lot of
I saw
times-
a tree.
A lot of times you guys think you're done when you've missed a couple spots. So I want you, with your hawk eyes, I want you to scan the entire composition to make sure that you have all your lines Sharpied. I've been doing with this long enough with you guys to know that sometimes you guys overlook certain things. Are you done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a messy art. I'm not the best with paint.
No, this is, did you try your...
Yeah, like in the elephants video, I was really good, but for this, since it's paint, I'm not as good.
Hey, did you try your best? Did you have a good time?
Uh-huh.
Okay, good. Hang on one second. We are gonna do one more thing. Can you sit down? One more thing, Sam. Okay. The very last thing that Sammy is gonna do is he is going to, I'm gonna cap my Sharpie right now. He's gonna turn it over.
I am.
And what are you gonna do on the back?
I don't know.
You don't remember?
No.
Okay. You're gonna write your name.
I am.
Okay. So write your name here. Write it so that I can see it nice and clearly. Then he's gonna turn over his color wheel and he's gonna write his name. Is this one yours? Yeah. What are you gonna do on the back of that one? Sam, say it out loud for everyone.
Write my name.
Write your name. So write your name on the both of these.
Bye-bye.
Sammy's out. Sammy wrote his name on the back. He's done. He's Sharpied everything. And at the next material drop off, or pick up, you're gonna drop off these two things. So whatever artwork you have at your house, you are going to make sure your name's on the back of all of them. You are going to paper clip it, and you're gonna bring it back to school so that it's ready for your teachers to take a look at. And I will be doing the art portfolios for my Master Arts class. And we, like I believe I've said this before, we are going to be needing volunteers for all 19 classrooms to make art portfolios for the kiddos who want them and who have turned in all their artwork for the year. So if you think that an adult in your house wants to participate in that, let them know to contact me or your teacher directly, okay? But like I said, we have some volunteers already. We're just looking for more. So I think that's going to end the lesson. I'm not done sharpening, but after I turn off and sign off with you guys, I'm going to finish sharpening, and then I'm going to be done myself, okay? So we always finish what we start. If you need to pause the video and you want to wait until you're totally done before you log off of your Chromebook or your computer, whatever you're working on, you can do that. Otherwise, I'm going to end it here, and you guys can finish, and I can't wait to see your artwork. All right, guys, bye.